Hood Talk News, we on fire.
Yo, 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 what's good, what's good? Man, we got Keefe D, the D stand for dummy again in the hood, man. And he talking about how much Puff, you know what I'm saying, owe him, you know what I'm saying? Puff owed him, you know what I'm saying? Now this before, you know what I'm saying, he got jammed up. You know what I'm saying? It was all good then, you know, Puffy owed him and he took care of Puffy, he feel Puffy should, you know what I'm saying, give him something, all type of stuff, man. And we got MC8 breaking down why Pac got killed. With no further ado, y'all, let's get into it.
Do you feel like Puffy owe you?
Yeah, he should. I think he should look out. He look out for everybody fucking else. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I seen he brought that dude, what's his name? What's his name? The dude, Drink Club? The dude from Drink Club.
Oh, you talking about Nori?
Man, I ain't never hear Grank Club. Grank Club? What is that Grank Club?
Noriega. Yeah, he brought him what he brought him? A Maybach truck? Yeah, I think he should look out. You know what I'm saying? He worth $1 billion. He should come look out. Come build a basketball gym at our Parkers. Do something. You know what I'm saying? Do something for us, dog. You know what I'm saying? He wrong. You know, there
you go. Hey, what? Get them shirts made. He wrong, man. He wrong. They wrong, man. You got to get them shirts. Your boy need it, man. He's working with a public pretender, man. He working with a public defender, man. Whack. You got to get these shirts made for your boy now.
He like we some shit on the grass or something. You know what I'm saying? Like he don't even know us no more. God damn, buddy.
If you could say anything to Puffy after everything you did for him, what would you say to him?
Look at this fool.
Still here, bro. Still waiting.
Still here, bro. I'm still waiting. I hope they use this in trial, man. I'm still here, bro. I'm still waiting for that payoff for doing what I did to Pop and doing what I did to Suge, you know what I'm saying? I took down a whole record label for you, bro. I'm still here. Now he in court playing like he don't know what's going on. He's delusional. He made up all this stuff for money. Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? I'm still here waiting, bro. Damn. You know, I used to pop all the champagne bottles, all that shit on me. I used to fill up the tubs at all of them things. Ask him when did I used to buy 2 cases of champagne, fill up the bottle. Andre Herrera, all them dudes used to be in the room, man. We used to have a ball, dude. He like, man, you need to come to New York. I swear we'll repay you. I've been waiting on that repay for a long time, bro. Yeah. I got him popping them bottles like that. We pop.
You hear? You hear? I've been waiting on that pay for a long time. Yeah, since Pop been dead, huh? Yeah, don't act stupid in court. Man, that's why I say, man, you gonna be a gangster, man. That's like a person like, you know what I'm saying? When I see a person on the road speeding, right? They about to hit you, knock you off the road and everything. As soon as they see the police, they slow down. Don't slow down when you see the police, man. Keep going. You got to keep the gangster up now. Don't slow down when you see the police. And that's what Keefe doing. He slowed down when he see the police. Now the story is changing. Come on, man. We remember what you said. Keep it dirty, Keefe D. Come on now.
It sounded like the 4th.
The D stand for dirty.
4th of July in them sweet style. They used to be popping the shit out of them bottles, dude. Shooting dice, all that shit. We used to have fun, dog. But he never. Damn, I can't even get a fucking Roman noodle soup up in jail, man. That's bad, dude. You know what I'm saying? And he know.
Well, you can't get a Roman noodle soup, no honey buns, no nothing in there, man. That's wrong, man. That's wrong.
I was in jail. A Roman noodle soup. That's bad, man. Don't you think so?
If what you're saying is true about you giving him protection when he came to L.A. because he was scared of Tupac and Suge.
All that, man. Yeah.
All that.
Gene, you don't even say, man, God damn, he saved your ass a gang of times.
Yeah. Now when Gene come up in your court case and he testify that you saved Puff a whole lot of time, don't deny it, because you said it. Don't say Gene lying on you, none of that stuff. Because you just sat here and said Gene could tell you. So, you know, they subpoenaed Gene. So Gene gonna tell us.
Didn't he say that?
What it boy done?
Saying that, yeah.
Yeah, we heard him say it.
He
Yeah.
should give Keefe something.
Yep.
He said that, didn't he?
Sure did.
'Cause I say his ass a gang of time.
Stick to your
You know what I'm
word
saying?
now.
Otherwise, these dudes out here eat your ass up. These some wolves out here, dude. You know LA, this ain't no joke. They will eat your ass alive out of here, dude. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you coming out here faking, for sure.
Sure will.
Yeah.
Speaking of Puffy, right? You saving Puffy. Tell me that story about how you saved Puffy and a guy named D-Mac, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, Puffy and D-Mac? Oh.
See, the thing is, right, when Suge said he looked right into the dude eye, then this dude come back and he verified that story by saying the same thing. I look right in Suge's eyes. Now, Suge never said his name. You get what I'm saying? But when Suge said that, Suge should have just said his name. He came back out and told on himself anyway. You get what I'm saying? But, you know, Suge get mad and Snoop Dogg killed Pop if he mad at Snoop. You know what I'm saying? Reggie killed him if he mad at him. You know what I'm saying? This man done blamed everybody, man. Bob Doe, Dolores Tucker, everybody done killed. Hey, anybody he mad at, man, they killed Tupac.
Yeah, tell me that story.
Oh, we
Break
was
that down to a T.
Oh, okay. We was at this club on Sunset Boulevard called the Roxy. You know what I'm saying? It was me, D-Mac, Puff, and a few of them New York dudes. I think Zip was with us too, and one of my homies. So they was shooting pool. They was shooting some one of these Damu riders. I think he was from the jungles. They was shooting him some pool. And I think they were shooting for like $5,000. So boom. D-Mac beat the dude. You know what I'm saying? D-Mac beat the dude in pool. So he didn't want to pay up. So D-Mac got to talking shit. So that dude did a swoop whoop holler. Swoop whoop. And them dudes came from everywhere. We was in the VIP upstairs too, shooting pool. I don't know how they got by the security or nothing, but shit, they was up there about 30 Damu riders. It just so happened that I knew Grand Poobah and Big Chris.
Grand Poobah? What, Grand Poobah from Brand Nubians got you out of some trouble? Man, ain't no Grand Poobah with that gangster, man. If you talk about the same Grand Poobah, I be cooling on this here from last year. If you talking about that same Grand Poobah from What's the 411 and Brand Nubians, man, Grand Poobah, I ain't know. I was a fan of your music. I ain't know you had break like that in there.
Like, oh, that's Keefe D. Otherwise, we would have been destroyed up in that motherfucker. They would have broke our back. I ain't gonna lie, we'd have lost that one for sure. But I had me a pool stick. I was gonna defend the shit out of myself. Yeah, that's one time he could have lost his fucking life. Gene Deal kind of said it. Gene Deal kind of touched on it and shit. I said,
Gene, boy, keep on saying. I'm glad you said Gene name a lot, cause Gene talking about taking that stand, boy, if they call him, and you keep saying Gene Deal to tell you Gene Deal. That's probably why they subpoenaed Gene. This video is probably why they subpoenaed Gene. This dirty teeth fool talking about some Gene Deal to tell you, Gene Deal to tell you. So Gene Deal gonna take the stand. I think he gonna tell him. You wanted him to tell him. You said Gene Deal to tell you.
him that day for sure.
Dummy.
Lucky them dudes knew me, dude. Otherwise, we would have been destroyed. I had me a pool stick. I was gonna defend the shit out of myself for sure. You know? Yeah. That's what he knowed he was done too. He was done for. They was in there deep. Good thing I knew Grand Poobah. He used to come up to they had a lowrider club called the Damu Riders.
Grand Poobah, you a gang banging, bro? What's going on?
They used to come up to our hydraulic place and get their car fixed. Compton Hydraulics. Dude, matter of fact, Geek was a young balling motherfucker. Young balling, super balling motherfucker. To be that young. And Grand Poobah saved us. He's like, oh, that's Keefe D. Like, oh. I was happy as a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? But I was gonna defend myself. They didn't know to get them pool sticks. I know I had me one. Yeah, but Puffy and them would have been destroyed that day. They was up there, some big old dudes too, boy. Yeah, looked like they was eating steel for lunch. You know what I'm saying? Big old youngsters. Yeah. Damu Riders. Yeah, he was scared to death too, boy. I told him too, boy. And matter of fact, it was after the Pac thing, you know.
See what I'm saying? Puff was still hanging with this dude after the Pac thing. So that tell you, right, Puff, boy, we might have to pull you up in here, boy. This boy done said too much about your name, and you were still hanging with him after knowing what they did to Pac. That make me feel you had something to do with it, bro. That make me feel you had something to do with it. And this dummy is so dumb, right? You was hanging with Puff after. I don't know, y'all. We got to think about that too now. Because a lot of this stuff you got to think about when Keefe D talk now. You got to think about it. He said this was all after the Tupac thing. So it make me wonder, did Puffy have something to do with this? Because if you was hanging with him after the Tupac thing, why you didn't get your money, man? You around him, why you ain't get your money? If Puff had so much to do with it, bro, I'd have been up on, man, forget hanging out. Where's my money, man? I can't feel comfortable hanging out broke. I need what you owe me, bro. We done did that. I don't know no killer, and I know a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? I don't know no killer that's going to hang out with you knowing you owe them money for a hit you just did for them and be happy hanging out with you, watching you spend money and all this type of stuff. Come on, man. Keefe, we don't know what to believe was coming through them teeth, man. We don't know what to believe, man. Come on, man. Your tongue is dodging and ducking, and come on, man. Your mouth is spitting out nothing but garbage.
Yeah.
It was after Pac got killed?
Yeah, we was at the Roxy on Sunset. Yeah.
And what was Puffy doing, yo, while this was happening?
Shit. We were surrounded. That's all I can say. We would have been murdered. You know what I'm saying? They was at least 30 deep up in there. And,
yeah, you did that. You did that. It was you. They ain't do nothing because they seen Keefe D.
Good thing I knew the dude.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? They like, oh, that's Keefe D. Woo-woo.
That boy wanted to be Suge bad, boy.
They didn't pay that $5,000 though, for sure.
Y'all notice Keefe D always talking about somebody saying, oh, that's Keefe D, but nobody knew who Keefe D was before this. This is the biggest fame he ever got. That's why he came out telling all this stuff, because he wanted the fame. Nobody knew who he was like Suge. Yeah, when he talk about Suge, he say these things like Suge walked through the crowd and shook his hand, and everybody looking like, who this guy is? Suge walked through the crowd and shook his hand. He wanted to be like Suge. Now you talking about something somebody said, oh, that's Keefe D. Come on, man. You just was saying people didn't know who you was. Now people talking about, oh, that's Keefe. Boy, listen. Stop lying through them dirty teeth, man.
They didn't pay D-Mac, you know. D-Mac is the game manager. Matter of fact, he was Puff college.
Wack, what you did with D-Mac, man? Wait, what you did with D-Mac? We don't hear about D-Mac no more. You say he was game manager? Where he at? What happened to him, Wack? You done turned that boy in too, because we ain't never know. Come on now. They cleaning up the streets out here.
I don't think I ever got your opinion on this, man.
Now we got MC Eiht, man, and he's breaking down what he feel happened to Tupac in Vegas. Let's hear what he's saying.
But from your point of view, what do you think happened to Tupac in Vegas?
My personal opinion is they was beefing the neighborhoods, right? The popularity of the neighborhoods was getting, you know, like I said, I've been knowing about the neighborhood since I was a lad, just walking around, riding my bike in Compton. The thing about Puffy and Biggie, and could that have been true? Yeah. My opinion is yeah. It wouldn't surprise me that Suge and them being Bloods, you know, and having the beef with Puffy and Biggie, that they would seek out, you know, the assistance of a rival neighborhood.
Come on, man. That's what I said. This was all Puff plan. You know what I'm saying? He thought about it. He got tired of being bullied. You know what I'm saying? Just like how when he sat there and he knew what was going on with Pac, but he hated Pac so much. You know what I'm saying? That inside hate. Yeah, that's the worst type of person to be around. That person that hates you from the inside but come around shaking your hand acting like they like you. I don't know why people like that even exist. If you don't like me, get away from me, man. Don't be around me faking like you like me, man. You ain't getting out of nothing. You ain't getting nothing out of faking like you like me, man. You just around me to get me hurt because you don't like me? Come on, man. I hate people like that, man. And that's why they all, at the end, they always fall. You know what I'm saying? Real hard. Look at Puff now, man. And I believe he probably never walk out of jail. They probably add some more charges when he getting ready to get out, man. You know what I'm saying? Because this dude is evil, man. He's one of those, and that's what I tell you, man. The scariest dude will be the evilest dude. Because he used to getting picked on. He been waiting his chance to mess over people, man. He ain't got no love inside his body, man. For real. And that's what he did. He seeked out help from the rival, you know what I'm saying, gang. Because sure, every time he couldn't go, he had to go to LA. You know what I'm saying? Between LA and New York, you know, you in the industry back in them days, you had to be in between. Wasn't no internet. You know what I'm saying? So he got tired of Suge bullying him. And I think somebody else, I think it was Gene Deal, or somebody told the story when Suge called him at the House of Blues and jumped out on him. You know what I'm saying? Like, Puff couldn't go nowhere. You know, the scariest dude would do something to you before a gangster do something to you, man. That's why gangsters always getting killed by that dude that's scared of him. He gonna put that hit out. You know what I'm saying?
In my opinion, Tupac shouldn't have been gang banging, and it's what happens when you dive into this life.
I don't think Pop was trying to gang bang like what name Neckbone said. That mob stuff is how they get down in Oakland. The mob, everything. Yup Mouth said, everybody said. You know what I'm saying? The mob. That's how they get down in the Bay Area, man. You know what I'm saying? And I think Pop was just juiced up on that Tyson fight energy. Now you juiced up, you already just seen Tyson do that. You charged now, like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then a dude whisper in your ear, hey, they're gonna do that took my chain. Opportunity right there. Like I said, Pop would have let off on a homeless person, man. Pop didn't care that night. Everybody know after watching a Mike Tyson fight back in them days, you were charged up. You were ready to go. You were full of energy. You would fight anybody after that fight. Tyson had you ready.
Of Crippin' and Blood in Compton, because outside of the rap shit, it's real. You get me? Mm-hmm. And I think that when they fucked around and they jumped Baby Lane, it's beyond rap shit now. That's my opinion. Facts. My opinion, a nigga got killed because it was beyond rap shit.
But it was already a beef, you know what I'm saying, in the air. You know what I'm saying? So when they did that, they gave Keefe D the perfect opportunity. And I said once again, Orlando said some death row dudes. Now, if you got a beef with Tupac, you gonna single him out because of who he is. You know what I'm saying? Just like Holder did Nip. You gonna single that person, like, man, who he think he talking to? And they gonna look at you because of you, this big celebrity. They gonna look at you in a way like, I got to get him. You know what I'm saying? But Orlando didn't do that. Keefe D said it with his own words. Orlando came up to him and said some death row dudes jumped on him. Now, Suge might throw the story every which way and stuff, but the attack was for Suge, man. The attack was for Suge. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you like that. Keefe D hate Suge.
And me personally, knowing certain niggas from Southside and gang banging, and you know, this shit ain't no joke. A nigga got killed because you stepped in, you was fucking with some wrong niggas. You was fucking with some niggas who didn't.
Suge was messing with some wrong niggas, and when Pac took off, that was the perfect opportunity, you know what I'm saying, for them to do whatever they did. And I don't think, you know what I'm saying, the guy who told Pac that, he probably wasn't thinking like Pop was gonna take off on dude. You know how you walk up to your homeboy, sometimes you might be saying, man, that dude that, you know, tried to jump me with such and such dumb. You know what I'm saying? You ain't expecting your homeboy to take off right then and there. Or you might say, man, that dude that stole my phone, or that dude that, you know what I'm saying, picked my money up off of, you know what I'm saying? You ain't expecting nobody to take off. If you see somebody that did something to you, of course you gonna tell your partner, man, that look like such and such over there. You ain't expecting him to take off without your instructions. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me make sure. Hold on, don't do nothing yet. But Pac had that, like I say, Pac had that Mike Tyson energy in him, and he took off.
Give a fuck about rap shit. I knew I wasn't a close friend of Baby Lane. I knew him. I had affiliated with a lot of dudes in the South, and like I said, this life wasn't no rap shit. So
And Pop was like the beginning of us seeing, the streets don't care about no rap stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because when you take it to the street, it's a whole different thing. Before, we had Run DMC and all these guys that was affiliated, but they wasn't taking that to the streets. They wasn't acting like they was street. They wasn't doing none of that, so the streets respected them. You know what I'm saying? They were just like the people that made it out and representing for the old streets. You know what I'm saying? But when you start still trying to be involved with the streets after you done made it out, then that's where it get complicated at.
In my opinion, a nigga got killed because you stepped into some Crip and Blood shit, and it was just overwhelming, man.
Yeah.
I think if it would have just stayed on a rap tip, probably would have had a couple of fights and that would have been it. But
Them
the
niggas wasn't no
lifestyle
rap.
of gangbanging, man, it took it to a different level. And I think niggas' pride, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't jump niggas, man, and think that the repercussions of it is gonna be a rap battle or some shit.
I'm trying
You
to
feel
tell
me? It's gonna be a diss record. You feel me?
And should them know this? Pop was not from L.A. He probably knew a little bit of the politics. That's why they say, Neckbone say they had to ride him up, you know what I'm saying, Sunset and all this stuff. But he can write about it because he didn't know about it. He didn't know about it. He was from the Bay Area and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So Pop didn't understand, but the guys around him did. You know what I'm saying? But when you're young and you're dumb, you don't think like that. You think, man, ain't nobody gonna be untouchable until you get touched. Everybody, when we in that life, we feel we untouchable until we get touched. For real, man.
Them niggas is coming to serve you. So that, my opinion is, you shouldn't have stepped into that gangbang lifestyle. Real talk.
Get real out here, man.
And being from Compton, I knew what happened. Like I said, I'm ear to the street, so we all knew what happened. We all knew that it was affiliated with the streets. I don't look at it, in my opinion, it was street shit. It wasn't no rap shit.
Street shit.
Even though it involved,
even Puff
like
took
you
it to the
said,
street.
it was Puffy and Suge and Death Row and Bad Boy type
They
of
took
shit.
it to the
and,
streets.
East-West Coast beef and magazine.
Man, once you take it to the streets, that's it. I don't care if you're a rapper, actor, or whatever. Once you take it to the streets, it's on the street level now. It's beyond rapping. Nobody don't care about the songs you making no more. When the dude wants you out of here, you out of here. It's beyond that, man.
And all that celebrity shit. At the end of the day, you still was fucking with some niggas who.
And y'all know why a lot of rappers getting killed now? Because they doing what rappers in the 90s didn't do. Rappers in the 90s rapped about the streets, but you didn't see them in the street. Even MC Eiht, he had a nice house somewhere out. I remember seeing his house on Cribs. You know what I'm saying? They rapped about it and they stayed away from it. These days, you got dumb rappers that rap about it and want to be in it. On all the drugs and everything, want to be in these streets. Thinking the streets ain't real. Man, the streets are still real. It'll never change. So, and that's the difference. That's why you see a lot of rappers getting killed now. These dudes are going on records saying things about street dudes. Want to be with street dudes that don't rap on records. Man, that's going to get you killed, man. Straight up, man. Doing videos, peeing on people's family members' grave. Come on, man. We didn't disrespect like that. It was about having fun in hip hop, man. It was about the love in hip hop, man. The love for the music. Man, come on, man. It got real crazy, y'all, after Pac and Biggie.
Didn't give a fuck about that shit. They gave a fuck about Southside Crips, and it was like niggas who was from the mob. There was certain niggas who didn't give a fuck about that shit. And that's what happened.
Straight up. Streets don't care. You know what I'm saying? When you take the beef to the streets, and that's what Puff and Suge did. They took the beef to the streets. You know what I'm saying? Suge already had, you know what I'm saying, gangbangers for his security. So Puff went and did the same thing. And once you put these guys involved into your stuff, they not looking at no rap stuff. They not rappers. They only know street stuff, man. They only know how to defend what y'all got going on the street way. They not finna get in no rap battle. They don't do that, man. They ain't finna talk about it. They gonna bust about it. Straight up. And that's the one thing I think Suge knew, but Puff didn't understand. That it can get real. You know what I'm saying? It can get really real. And when it got too real, guess what he did? He put on them that shiny suit and them pointed toes, and he slid it up out of there, man. He got up out of there, man. Straight up. Hey, man. Listen, I'm just breaking down Keefe D tell us this case in his own words. You know, it ain't no mystery. Ain't no conspiracies. You know what I'm saying? Believe him. You know what I'm saying? He's telling you, he told you everything. Believe him. He had no reason. Dude didn't get paid no $150,000. Dude got paid what he wanted to be. He got paid in a lot of fame. And now he's getting his fame. He's really famous now. But for the wrong reasons. You know what I'm saying? He thought he was going to tell this story, be famous, and be a big-time killer OG that everybody was going to respect. Oh, he the dude that killed Tupac. Oh, Lord, we got to step back now. This boy was trying to do NBA young boy, these rappers type stuff. You know, claim murders and get fame off of it. He thought he can do that with a real murder. And one thing different about these guys, these young guys that's doing it, they're not claiming real murders, bro. You came up and claimed a real murder trying to get young dude fame. Like you stepping on something. And look where it got you. So don't cry now. You know what I'm saying? What Pop say? You can send me to hell because I ain't begging for my life. Ain't nothing worse than this cursed ass hopeless life. Don't beg, bro. He did, you know what I'm saying? Don't beg. Once you lay your bed, don't beg, bro. Take it like a man. Hey, man, I just came to bring y'all that. Like, share, and subscribe. Hype me up. Because you rocking with the realest platform on the planet. Hood Talk News. I'm out. Haha. Yeah. Make it double.
G-Trap broke this beats to life.
Way too cool for sports, too fucking clean for some golden gooses. Pull up on these shits, we poppin' out, nigga, we making movies. Haters wanna know how we do it, my teacher say I'm a good influence. Put me in a room next to the back, watch me start speaking fluent. Long as my mama good, long as my daddy good, she consider me the modern day Robin Hood. We get this shit poppin', could've stopped it, nigga, if you could. We get this shit poppin', we droppin' niggas off some love. Respected by the realest thugs. Never been a thug, but feel every thug needs some love. Caught up in the matrix, wrist shining like Mike Glove. Another 150, that big gon' shine like a light bulb. We gon' keep it slight, cuz any nigga might budge. He ran and got his fellas, cause he jealous and they don't like us. I'm trying to tame the beast and keep the peace, but they ain't right, bruh. They wanna start the beef from living life and they ain't like us. Way too cool for sports, too fucking clean for some golden gooses. Pull up on these shits, we poppin' out, nigga, we making movies. Haters wanna know how we do it, my teacher say I'm a good influence. Put me in a room next to the back, watch me start speaking fluent. Long as my mama good, long as my daddy good, she consider me the modern day Robin Hood. We get this shit poppin', could've stopped it, nigga, if you could. We get this shit poppin', we droppin' niggas off some love. And haters wanna see us go, we poppin' out this bitch like a motherfucking TV show. More baddies than the baddies, and I ain't tryna get married on some upscale shit. And lil' mama a little savage. Goddamn, can I grab it? I'm just playing, but can I grab it? They say the way I flip this money, I should be in gymnastics. Say the way I kill this beat, you should dead it in a casket. Watch the way I'm pulling up, matte black, so nasty. Slow mashing, I let them pull past me. Once I hit the gas, man, they know it's no catching. Competition waiting, faking, hating for no reason. All my competition might be dead or in prison. Now I see the vision, stay true to your religion. She made them catch the Holy Ghost, she popped it like a pistol. She made her spin up all his dough by acting like she miss him. Now he got issues, give his ass a tissue. Way too cool for sports, too fucking clean for some golden gooses. Pull up on these shits, we poppin' out, nigga, we making movies. Haters wanna know how we do it, my teacher say I'm a good influence. Put me in a room next to the back, watch me start speaking fluent. Long as my mama good, long as my daddy good, she consider me the modern day Robin Hood. We get this shit poppin', could've stopped it, nigga, if you could. We We get this shit poppin', we droppin' niggas off some love. Way too cool for sports, too fucking clean for some golden gooses. Pull up on these shits, we poppin' out, nigga, we making movies. Haters wanna know how we do it, my teacher say I'm a good influence. Put me in the room next to the bat, watch me start speaking fluent. Long as my mama good, long as my daddy good. Shit consider me the modern day Robin Hood. We get this shit poppin', could've stopped it, nigga, if you could. We get this shit poppin', we droppin' niggas off some love. Pull up on these shits, we poppin' out, nigga, we making movies.